Welcome or welcome back to the Budgeting Budgie. On this channel, I am sharing our journey to becoming debt-free. My content includes weekly, monthly budgets, as well as check-ins, debt updates, and sinking funds. If this sounds like content you'd be interested in, please consider subscribing. Thank you very much for clicking on today's video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, everyone who's supporting the channel or interacting with the channel. It is very exciting to be going on this journey with you guys. Yesterday I purchased a new notebook for 2023 as my old one. It was just one laying around the house and it's getting too full and it wouldn't last probably even through the end of February. So this is the new one I decided to purchase. So it is a platinum or premium notebook by Spirax. I'll just show you a few features about this notebook that I really love and why I purchased it. As you open up the planner, you do have this plastic pocket. It is also removable, so I can move it anywhere throughout the notebook. I am thinking about actually putting this at the end of the notebook just so it doesn't annoy me when I'm writing on this side of the pages. The next page, so you just have your personal information, business information, important contacts, and important dates. I don't think I'll actually use this, but yeah, it's nice to have if you do. And then you also have some other contact information. One other thing that I really did enjoy as well is this ruler. So basically you can take this out and then you can move it up, so then that is popping out at the top. So I will just use this as a bookmark or a placeholder, most likely near the calendar of each month. Then you also get this sheet to hold business cards. I was thinking to maybe put my stickers in here so that they don't go missing. Any loose ones I have, say the no spend stickers and stuff, just to pop them in these little pockets. Then you have a world map, so that includes time zones. I don't see me getting much use out of it, but it is handy to have anyway. And then you also have 4 years worth of calendars. So you have our current year, next year, and then the following years. So I'll just show you a side-by-side comparison of my current notebook and of this notebook. So they are relatively the same size. The big differences are those. So this actually has an app that you can use in order to save your notes. However, as I'm uploading this to YouTube, don't really see a need of keeping, say, a photocopy of everything that I'm doing. And also it has this red line here, which isn't very aesthetically pleasing, and the lines are quite dark on this one. On the new one, so it does have a different heading. It also doesn't have that red ruled line, but the pages are perforated. So that's a bit concerning, just in case I do flip the pages too hard and it starts ripping. However, I'll try and make the stickers so it comes over the perforated line in order to just have it a bit more secure. This one doesn't have any pockets or anything like that, so when I just sit things in here, they do have a tendency of just slipping out, which is frustrating because I do film either in my office, so here, or on my kitchen counter, so I am having to move things to and fro. Without any further rambling on, we will get started. So what we're doing today is setting up my 2023 goals, setting up my yearly income tracker, yearly debt payoff, as well as my important dates and bill tracker for the year. And I just have left some blank. I did just choose to go monotone, so black, white and grey. Reason being is I will be looking at this every month or so I didn't want to choose a colour that I'll then get sick of. So I was like, you know what, we'll go grayscale. So today is different to all my other videos. So today we'll just be setting these up. No budgeting or anything like that, just a setup video for next year's notebook or budget planner. So our first line of duty is setting up our 2023 goals. Also, this video will have timestamps in the description box if you're just wanting to jump to certain sections. Okay, so wish me luck. I'm not the best at sticker placement. So I do apologise if it takes me a couple of goes, and especially in a new notebook, I find that once I've worked in a notebook for a couple of months or for a couple of spreads, then it just becomes second nature, and I do become very quick at this. However, always in a new one, I just, yeah, very finicky. Okay, perfect. So that looks to be good to me. This was my original design. As you can see, you can't really see anything. On the computer it was a lot darker. However, instead of wasting a sticker sheet, I did just print off the goals header onto here.
So I'll just pop this, maybe just centre it. So goals 2023.
And then I just have these little hexagons that will be for our goals. This year I'm doing 4 goals. Each year I usually do 5. However, with so many changes in income and things like that, I just don't think 5 is feasible. And this is probably the first year where our goals align with our values quite a lot. So meaning with us expecting our first child, that is priority number 1, or he is priority number 1. So meaning me being able to stay home. That's why we've only got 4. I will put down a sticker for 5 though, because even though I have been trying to think this through, something may come up. As a break point, I just have this thinner washi here. And the dimensions of the stickers I haven't really played around with. So this is the first time I've actually put anything in here. So I do hope, okay, that doesn't seem too bad. But I do hope that it is okay. And in this section here, I've just created something that's called Focus. Basically what this is when I'm doing my budgets for the year, if I'm stuck or if we get extra income, it's just a place for me to come back to and ground myself and be like, okay, so what are our values? What should I be focusing on? What isn't so important, or where should extra money be allocated? So this is just more of a money reminder. This is looking pretty good. So here I've only got 4, and I think I'll leave it at 4 just because of space constrictions. They don't have to be perfect, but if I'm going to be looking at these all year long, it doesn't hurt. And then I will just put another little thin washi down the bottom here. Just went with these polka dots, very just nice and subtle. I'm trying not to move my notebook from this angle around too much, because the coil on the side, because it is metal, it doesn't actually scratch my desk, but it makes a horrible scratch noise I've noticed since creating videos, and it's just, yeah, annoying. So here we go. So this is where I'll write my goal, and then this will be our focus for 2023 as well. Okay, and we'll move on to the next spread. This one will be for our yearly income. As I said before, so these stickers were originally sized for my old notebook, not for this one. So some things could possibly go awry. And this time I'll go from this side.
And also my
sticker paper isn't the best quality, so you can't really rip it up and pop it back down. I don't mind, as I've said before, it's just me using these. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So this will be our annual income. I've just ripped it, so that's great. There's proof that my sticker paper is not the best. So today's actually Christmas Eve. My husband's currently at his mum's house helping her set up her tree. So I thought this would be a good time, and it's easier for me to do budgets and things when he's not in the house. Not that I'm hiding anything. It's just when he is home, obviously we prefer to spend time together. Oh, sugar, this is going to be a headache.
So we'll just try my best.
Hopefully that doesn't look too shabby and you can just still read it. What I might do is not push it down too hard and replace that at a later time, or who knows, I might even just forget about it and leave it. Here I just want to track any extra income that we received since I am going on maternity leave. So income 1 I am figuring will be my husband, income 2 will be myself, and then other will be anything else that we receive. I've just got the month there. So what we'll do is we'll just count down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and here.
So I'll just mark that so I know, and we'll recount.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Perfect. And then here I've just got a total sticker. This one down. Here's going a bit skewy. See if I can fix that on the fly. Okay, awesome. That's good enough for me. Just grab one of these guys.
Go plunk. Oh, this one doesn't want. Oh, that's okay.
Doesn't matter. When in Rome. And the header for this one, I've got to try not to rip this sticker. Got to be gentle. So here we just have our
Additional
income. So there we go. And then I just have this last sticker for here.
I'll just pull up here. Okay, so we have.
And there we go. So we have annual income, month, income 1, income 2, any other, total, and then here we have additional income, the date, the reason, and amount. So now looking at this,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So
what I might do is just do this monthly as well. Put this guy at the bottom as a total.
this all onto one page. If I need extra pages, I might just move it in the future. But I think we'll just have to wait and see how it goes.
That's our annual income tracker, and then our additional. This should be moved over a bit more, but as I said, not too fast. If it frustrates me throughout the year, I'll try and just lift it and redo it. Our next one, okay, so this is exciting. This will be our yearly debt payoff. Okay. So I've actually had the last 2 days off work. I took annual leave. So I've been able to, you know, just do last minute Christmas things. We went to the market yesterday to get a few extra things food wise. I did mention in a previous video that we're making this like egg dip. So we managed to find the goulash paste. So I believe it is Serbian or a Hungarian paste that we use that gives the egg dip just this magnificent flavour. And we couldn't really find it anywhere, and we hadn't come across it all year, because we do just, if we ever do come across it, we know to just buy it or keep a mental note of the store that holds it. So usually my father-in-law actually gets it from his butcher where he lives. Okay, so I've just got a note to self, be careful. Oopsie, almost got me again there. So we'll just hear annual debt.
2023.
Perfect. And I've just made these little months. These ones are actually in order, unlike when we do my important dates spread. They're not. So I'm not sure. So I'm just thinking of doing something like this. Give me a moment.
So that's about 5 centimetres. I really should have done this before. So it's about 5 and then a 2 break. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 break, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll do, do apologise. So I'm going to do a 2 centimetre break, and then that will go to 5, right? And then a 2 centimetre break, and that will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 centimetre break, and let's just see how this.
We'll plop down February. So it doesn't need to be exact. Oh, that's doing me head in. That's okay. Just try and not think about it. Okay, and then we'll go March. I might rip that one up.
Okay, so I haven't worked with this paper before, so I just don't know how strong it is. So
the notebook was quite glossy, so stickers, even though they're not meant to be replaceable, if that's the word, or they're not meant to be moved. Yeah, see, that looks a lot better already. Not perfect, but a lot better. They're not meant to be removed, so yeah, just a bit cautious about that. And then we've got, okay, so I'm going to leave a line space.
just about. And then we have April.
Hopefully I can just eyeball it from here and not have to pull out the ruler again.
Right, look, I'm just going to stop these.
Too fussy and just get these down.
So I will just speed through this and not talk. Not talk to myself. Well, even though that's pretty much what I'm doing anyway, isn't it? Maybe talking helps me concentrate.
So this is our annual debt tracker. So basically, I'll just quickly zoom you in. So basically we'll just pick on May. So the amount, so that will be the current amount at the end of the previous month. And then how much we put towards this month, the percent that was put towards debt that month, year, so from January through to April, including May, how much have we paid off, and then the percent for the year, and then the end amount, which will then be carried on to June, and so on and so forth. So that's that. I'm really happy with this spread, and I can't wait to start filling this in. Just take that off. So with our important dates, this will be, I'm unsure if I'm going to put birthdays here or not. I do want to, however, just for privacy reasons, I'm unsure if I'm actually going to, or if, no offense guys, you might just not see this spread. I just haven't thought about it, or I was thinking, you know what, I can pretty much code it, so then, you know, you don't know whose birthday, you know, but then I'm like, what happens if I end up confusing myself? Even though I have a house calendar and, you know, obviously birthdays in my phones and things, but I'll just see. I'll have a think about it. And just mental note to self, be gentle. Cool. I do apologise if you're all wonky and things like that. Important dates. And these are just pretty much the same as the other calendars, but they're just blank. So, and then they've just got little grey and white just to break it up in between. Okay, I just need to check. Where did we... Okay, cool. Just want it to look somewhat uniform. Well, yeah, so today, even though it is Christmas Eve, my beautiful husband decided that he'd leave his Christmas shopping. So we do Kris Kringle with my family. So we just pick out of a hat one family member. The spending limit is $100. So he's got to buy that person a gift today. So as always, he's decided to leave it last minute, which is always fun. I think I got mine in November and wrapped it a couple of weeks ago. But that's just the way that he is. And I told him, look, I'll come with you. And I'll also wrap the gifts for you. And then he's also got to buy for another family member because that person did not buy their gift. And now they're not in the country. So fun all round. And I'm not looking forward going to the shops. I wouldn't be looking forward even if I weren't pregnant, but being pregnant especially, it's just, yeah, not looking forward to it. And these ones have come out of Cricut in a random order. So mentally I'm like, okay, January, February, March, April. Just trying not to stuff it up. But yeah, I'll speed through the rest of it and show you at the end. Okay, so that is our important date. So basically I'm deciding, as I said before, whether to have this as bills or have this as birthdays as well. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, last but not least, we have the bill tracker. So this one I'm actually a bit concerned about placing these stickers down just because of sizing. I do have a washi that will act as a header. I've just got to somewhat center it. I do want it a little bit higher, just on that perforated line. I think that's good. We'll just see how we go. Yeah, see, again, it's one to rip. This sticker paper, I think it was 30 bucks for 100 sheets. And to be honest with you, it is not the best. But it does the job at the same time. Okay, so our annual bill tracker. So I think this should work fine, but we will have to wait and see. Do the top ones on straight, and it will just make this a little bit easier. Sorry if you hear me rustling around with all the different sticker sheets. I just...
Yeah. So okay, let me go here. Of course it likes to kill. So this is just the months here. So I'm just trying to nestle it under the header there. Okay, so this total is going to be a bit further out.
Wow, a bit. Let's call that a lot further out. But that's just because the Cricut doesn't allow you to print to certain sizes. What I might do is just be cheeky and maybe pop a little hexagon there. I do have these little dollar signs as well, so I might just put one over here. I don't know if that looks worse. I'm not sure exactly how many bills we do have, and I'm sort of, I will fill out some with you guys. However, I don't want to underestimate. So I'm just eyeballing where that total is. So again, the Cricut doesn't let you print out too far. I'm just trying to think. I might just have to, okay, I know what I'll do. Is I'll pop this little sucker down. And then I will, okay, this one's going to be annoying. So yeah, just make a decision. So I'm just going to pop this little sucker down. And then in the same colour, I'll just print out an extension that goes over here. What I might do actually is be extra cheeky and just to extend this.
Pop this total on top. If I hadn't written total on here, it would have
been fine. However, what's done is done. No use crying over spilt milk. So what I'm going to do now is just mark where I want the lines for this and just fill in maybe the first 3. So what I am trying to do, and I doubt this is going to work, is just do, I didn't leave a space for frequency. Or maybe I'll put the frequency over here.
So even I didn't really roll this out. Can't do 1.5, so maybe we'll go, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I wonder if we have more than 16. So I've only got about 10 written down off the top of my head, so hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, we'll see.
Yep, there's that one, but that's okay. 4, 5, I'm off a bit. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, cool.
1 centimetre seems quite large, but I don't mind. So what I am hoping to do in here as well is just, as I said, the frequency, creditor, is actually write the amount in these boxes here. So once I rule the lines, you should be able to see that a bit better. That was way off. Anyway, so I am doing it in grey lead just on camera, so I can come back and adjust if need be. So there we go. So we'll just do that for now. You know what? Let's just go for it, shall we? I'm a bit worried, don't get me wrong. But let's just get the first one in.
Okay, cool.
And then I'll just rule in these ones.
Quickly. I'm going to check here and put frequency here, just so that it's on this line.
Just until I get that little bit of extra washi in. And then I'll just rule here. Mortgage repayment. So what I want to do is just track, see if this goes up, just to see how much it goes up and throughout the year. So this will be just our mortgage minimum, so nothing above that. Another one that I want to track, so this is also monthly, would be home insurance. I just want to see the percent from, because it will change in either February or March. That's when our policy changes, I forget the word, will happen. And then obviously I want to check, so this is also a monthly, we'll keep track of electricity. We'll just see as we get into the month. So January, February, summer, March, April, May is autumn, June, July, August is winter, September, October, November is spring, and December through to January, February is summer once again. So I just want to have that all tracked. We set up this in this video was our goals for 2023, which I will be completing. Our focuses for 2023, as I'm writing them, hopefully it makes more sense. And then we've also got our annual income tracker with additional income, reason amounts, and then the totals tracker. So that's just to keep an eye on how our debt's going down. Hopefully it does not go up. And then we have our important dates throughout the year. As I said, because I'm having this tracker here, I don't know if I'll put our bills on here again, or if I'll just leave this for birthdays or once-off bills, because I know that my husband's boat license is due for renewal in the first quarter sometime. It's in my phone. I just don't know the date off the top of my head. And that only happens every, I think it's 5 years. Thank you very much for tuning into today's video. I hope you did enjoy. I'm extremely excited to get 2023 underway. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, for interacting. You know, it's going to be a journey, and hopefully it's going to be a very fun one. So I'll see you again maybe by the end of the year, if not in the new year for 2023. And I hope that you all get to spend time with your families and just have a beautiful day. Thank you very much. Have a lovely Christmas, and if not, maybe New Year if I don't speak to you by then.